Hi guys, Zuckfuck here and welcome to the FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 87 rated icon Hernan Crespo. He's got a fantastic looking card and he did cost me 830,000 coins, and in the 6 games that I played him with, he scored me 8 goals and got me 1 assist, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Then moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 89 attack positioning, his 92 finishing, his 87 agility and his 88 reactions, and I did have the Hunter chemistry stat applied to Hernan Crespo. Before we get any further into this review, guys, I will leave a link in the description to G2A if you guys want any cheap games, PSN points, Microsoft points, all that good stuff. And also, guys, apologies for no icon reviews for I think it's been over a month now. My channel, since I started back in FIFA 17, has kind of been mainly based off legend and icon reviews a lot of the time, but in FIFA 19, I haven't done as many icon reviews as what I would have liked to, and that's purely because of the icon SBCs. They've drove up the price of the really bad icons way too much, to the point where a lot of them just don't represent value, and I just don't want to lose coins by reviewing an 85 Inzaghi that costs like 700,000 coins. I just don't want to do that at all. However, both the 85 and the 87 Crespo who I'm reviewing in this video are an exception to that list, because I personally think that they do represent good value. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously for an 87 card, 830,000 coins is a lot of coins. It's very much nearly a million almost, and there's certainly lots of other really good players that you can get for that. For example, I think you can get like Suarez, and you can probably get like Suarez and Griezmann in the same team and still maybe have coins left. But I have to say, you guys, I've been using Crespo since FIFA 15 every single year. He's one of the most consistent cards and is just absolutely fantastic to use. And getting into his first pro is going to be his finishing. Absolutely fantastic finishing stats, and with the Hunter Chem style, his finishing has increased even more. He goes from 92 finishing to 96 finishing. His shot power goes up to 92. His attack positioning goes up to 93. 80 long shots, in my opinion, is a bit harsh on Crespo. He was not known, but he did score quite a few long shots throughout his career. A prime example of that was a very late goal on the first day of the season against Wigan Athletic. He scored an absolute banger of a goal, and I think his long shots should be higher than that, but it's not the end of the world at the rate that they're at 80. That's still fine, but 8 goals in 6 games is a really good return. From inside the box in particular, he's absolutely fantastic. Couldn't fault him when it came to his finishing. He was absolutely amazing. His second pro is going to be his pace. Really, really good pace. That's 87 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. And obviously with the Hunter chemistry style, those stats are increased quite nicely. It allowed him to be able to break away from defense really easy. He'll get into good one-on-one positions and stuff like that. So again, pace, another nice part to his card. Yes, 76 stamina isn't great, but in my opinion, stamina is only really an issue for wingers. I don't really see it to be an issue for a midfielder or for a striker as much as a winger, so I don't think his stamina is that much of an issue at all. And then his final pro is going to be his dribbling. Again, really good dribbling stats, 87 agility, 82 balance, 85 ball control, 92 composure, absolutely fantastic when it came to his dribbling. You don't need to put to be honest, you don't even need to put a chem style to increase his shooting, but I just did to make it literally like ridiculous. But personally, I'd put a Hunter on Crespo, because he'll just essentially, if you put a Hunter on Crespo, you've got the prime 90 Crespo. Essentially, that's what you've got. So, but yeah, his dribbling was still really good. Again, it means you don't have to always rely on his pace to be able to take on defenders. You can use the dribbling because he's got that good agility, nice balance, good dribbling, really nice composure and ball control as well. So again, when it came to his dribbling, I thought he was fantastic, and I just think he's an absolutely brilliant card to go for. Yes, again, he does cost a lot of coins, of course, but you've got to remember the card that you're getting. And actually, if I go over to the player bio here, he's had 8 owners since he was originally packed. He's played 258 games and scored 226 goals and 101 assists. That's from 8 different owners. All of those will be on a different level of ability. So for me, that just shows how good he's been for so many people. And I have to say, I absolutely loved him, and I thoroughly recommend going with this card. I did review the 85 one last year, and I loved him as well. And the 85 card, to be quite honest, is very similar to the 87 card in terms of stats and stuff like that. So I think even the 85 one would be fine to go with. But if you want something a little bit better, go for the 87, because I think he's absolutely fantastic. And make sure you put a Hunter Chem style on, because then you literally have the prime Crespo almost. That's like well over a million coins. But yeah, anyway guys, that's going to finish off this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.